I pass out. Like, I pass out, but I wake right back up. I pass out, my head fall back, and I wake back up. Next thing I see Paula, my cousin Tight. I mean, not my cousin Tight, my homie Tight, my homie Benz, and it's like two other people. I pass out again, but I could feel like I could see them. Before I pass out, I could see them like grabbing my legs. Like one person on this side got my arm and my legs. One person on this arm got my arm and my legs. So they carrying me, and I'm like this. I'm like this, cause I can't lift up my arms. So boom, I'm watching them. I'm up, being carried out the house into the car. Boom, we get to the car. I hear folks them say, drive. Come on, get us to the hospital. Boom, I think my homie Tight was talking to me in the car. I'm like, shit, fuck, because I ain't know how they would hear me laying in the car, but I felt like a pinch or something somewhere like on my ribs or something, a pinch, a strong ass pinch. My homie Tight like, Wayne, you good? Wayne, it's Tight. He say, who did this? Who shot you folks? I'm like, them bitch ass niggas. Them shorty slid through here to cut. So boom, I guess I passed out. And my homie P-Ball, he smacked the shit out of me. That's what woke me back up. Like, I passed out and my homie P-Ball smacked the shit out of me. So boom, I'm like, I'm up, okay, breathe. You tweaking, breathe. Boom, we pull up to the first hospital. My homie gonna get out, go in there, get the doctors. I'm like, get an ambulance, folks. Get an ambulance. Breathe. Still telling myself breathe, cause all I'm seeing is like the lights from the entrance to where the ambulance and shit pull up on the hospital for the emergency signs. I see the lights, but I'm telling myself like breathe. Till Foden come on with the ambulance. Whole time like telling him to hurry up. I'm telling him like hurry up, folks, this shit hurt. So boom, they come. The way they grab me out the car, I'm laying down on the back seat. So they pull me out on the right side of the car by my shoulders, cause my arms, they like watch his arm, folks. Watch his arm, folks. They kept saying grab folks' arm, grab his arm, folks. I'm wet as hell. My legs wet as fuck. My back wet as fuck. I'm like, what the fuck? But they ain't never come outside with like a bed. My homies carried me into the hospital. Now I'm up and I can see it. This is how I know. They carried me into the hospital. For some reason, the hospital crowded, the waiting room crowded. I got on my white ones and some blue, dark and light blue tie-dye pants. So they got my legs and they got my shoulders. I'm going in the hospital, the slide doors, automatic doors open up. Boom, the first set. Boom, the second set open. My shoes got like blood on it. My pants bloody as fuck. Everybody in the hospital like tweaking, like moving, looking up like, oh my God. That's all I can see, like motherfuckers doing like screaming and shit. So boom, my homies know, they get me to the back, put me on the bed, tell everybody they gotta get up out of there. Now the doctors and shit examine me, got the light in my face, police and shit coming in and out, ask me what's my name, what's my age, all that good type of shit. So boom, I guess they looking at my body trying to see how many times I got hit. A few minutes come by, they trying to get in touch with my people now, my mama, my daddy, my aunts. By this time, everybody know I'm hit. Whole time, my phone just went off about like 9 something. Mind y'all, this shit happened like 8:40, 8:50. My phone went off at exactly like 9:05. So boom, I'm in the hospital. They examined me and shit. I say my cousin Paula came back there, told me they waiting on my mama. My auntie Coco come back there, say, you good, nephew? I'm like, yeah, TT, I'm good. Whole time, I still don't know exactly how many times I'm here. I'm good, TT. Boom, I think my mama finally got my OG. Whole time, my OG was coming from Gurney, Illinois with my little brother from Six Flags when she got the call. The whole time, it's like she made it there fast as fuck. I got hit like at like 9:40 something, bro. I'm at the hospital like 9:15. like this short amount of time period, all this shit happened. So boom, my OG get there. Boom, I guess they tell everybody what's going on. I pass out again, but I'm up again. I wake back up. I guess they determined how many times I got hit and had to get me to another hospital. Cause in our hood, ain't no trauma unit in the hospital. Ain't no trauma unit, ain't no trauma section. So boom, they say they gotta get me to another hospital. I guess I'm bleeding too much, or got hit too many times, or had internal bleeding. On the way out, they got me strapped up, like got my arms secured, my legs secured. Only thing I can see is like a crowd of people, like a dumbass crowd of people, or just my family and hella other people, like homies from all my niggas from the hood, like all outside, like, Wayne, you good? Wayne, you good? But I can't lift my arms, I can't move my head for some reason, like to let them know, like I'm good, but I'm trying to, folks. Like I was trying to let them know, like I was good. They get me in the ambulance. I could see police lights in front of us on both sides of the street. I could see a dumbass crowd to the right of us. I could see all this out the two ambulance windows. They put an oxygen mask on. Boom. Now the ride from out south to out west, from Roseland Hospital to Christ, that's a long ass ride. But boom, the whole entire ride, I'm feeling bumps and shit, feeling like pinches on my back and my leg and my arms. So I'm like, boom, I'm like, fuck. Like, boom, but I'm still up, bro, watching the whole ride, like watching the whole fucking ride. From out south to out west, they got me to Christ Hospital. So boom, when we finally pull up to the hospital and they getting me out, that's when I pass out for good. But I woke up the next morning, right? Or the next morning, the next 2 days, whatever. But I'm pretty sure the next morning I wake up, I got my left arm in a sling. I got my right arm wrapped up like bandages, almost like a cast, but it's not no cast yet, but it's bandaged, like it's in the cast all the way up, like from my hand all the way up to like right here. I got a fucking tube. I got a tube in my neck. I had a tube in my neck. My tattoo covering the hole now. I had a tube in my neck. I want to say a tube in my throat or my nose, one of them. I think I had some shit on my IVs type shit on my hands and shit. So when I wake up, my mama in there, I don't know who else was in there. I think my mom was standing right here to my right side, and I think some more people was in the room. I can't remember who when I first woke up. But the first thing I say, my mom said, "You want some water?" I'm like, "Yeah, give me some water." But I'm like, my voice raspy. I got a fucking tube. The tube was it was in one of them. I think my nose. It was in one of them, but I was able to drink some water. So I think my face was swollen as shit. Like, and my mama was like, "I'm gonna go let everybody know you woke." So boom, my cousins come in. I remember my cousins coming in. A few of my aunties came in there. My daddy. When my daddy came in there, he say, "You all right, son?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Yeah, I'm all right." He say, "What's up? Why you ain't have your file on you?" I say, "Pops, I did. The whole time I did have it. But I told folks, like, nah, folks, I'm gonna leave it with you. I don't need it. I'm going in the house. I ain't come back." I tell my dad, like, I did have it, but I put it up because I wouldn't come back out. I wouldn't come back outside. I told myself I was never coming back outside that night, and I had went to drop my cousin. I picked my other cousin up, but I was like putting myself in the house. So I tell him, like, I did, Pops. I did have it on, but I just put it up. Like, it's alright, long as you're still here. Boom. It's understood, don't need to be explained. So my cousin came in there, talked it over. my guys coming up. Boom. You know what time it is. Boom. They form like a circle, like a U shape around my bed. You know, what's up, folks? You good? You all right? Yeah, folks, I'm all right. I barely could talk, but I'm talking. I tell folks this, tell folks that, you know. They say, you know who shot you? I'm like, yeah, folks, I know who shot me. Because when they shot me, remember they said, hey, short, you from state. Now, this is how I know exactly who shot me. I got shot in 2018. In 2015 or 2016, I was hooping. Like, I could hoop my ass off. I was hooping at KOB. If you know, you know. I got into it with niggas up there because of a basketball game. And when you get into it with somebody and the motherfucker say, I do this and this, I do this and that, man, you ain't gonna do none of that. And the motherfucker say, yeah, alright. Man, that shit dead. Hey, shorty, man, that shit nada. Ain't none of that shit happened. Like, I could tell, like, from the tone of voice, like, I know who shot me. Mind y'all, they from the other side the whole time. We in tour with them niggas, and that was they shorties. We in tour with niggas from the other side, and that was they shorties. So boom, that's how I knew who shot me. Motherfucker say, hey shorty, you from state? And I'm like, that shit just stayed with me like the whole time. Like from the time point I got shot, from the time I woke up, like that shit, it stayed with me. That's exactly how I knew who shot me. So I could go like, yeah, folks, this who shot me. Like, you know, this nigga, like, he got a check, you know. After I chop it up with folks, you know, I asked my homie Ty, like, hey Ty, why you slap me like that? He said, that wasn't me, boy, that was P-Ball. That's how I knew my homie P-Ball was right there with them when they came and got me out the kitchen, picked me up, put me in the car, take me to the hospital. That's how I knew a motherfucker slapped me, because they slapped the shit out of me, but keep me from dying, and that motherfucker, but keep me up. So that's why I love folks. Who else came in that bitch talk with me? I can't even remember that. I can't even remember that part. But I was in the hospital. I was in the hospital for like 2 weeks. You know, more motherfuckers coming up there to see me, calling the room, calling the phone, checking in on me. You know, like my 4th day in there, they moved me, right? When they moved me to another room, I think to have another surgery or trying to debate if I needed a surgery or not. So, but they still moved me up. When I woke up in that room, I had surgery. I had surgery on my stomach. So when I woke up, my mom was right there again. And I was in pain, and she was like giving me water, like fixing my pillows and shit, because the doctors had just left out of there. So she tell me like, I ain't want to be the one to give you the bad news, but Paula said Dan's got shot. I'm like, what? I remember I told y'all my cousin Paul was dating my big homie Benz, who she called when I got shot, like 2 or 3 days before, like, and I'm like, I just fall back, like, on my bed, like, mad, but the whole time I'm in pain. I just had a surgery. Bro, when I look at my stomach, when I look at my gown, bro, I got 20, and I counted, I had 27 fucking staples. Like, not the staples in the staple gun, I'm talking about staples, big dumbass staples, like this side, like big as hell. That's how I got this long ass scar. I had 27 staples. 27 the whole time on me. 27 staples. That's how it fucked up. I was mad. Cause it fucked up my tattoo. Like, I ain't had this at first. I got it redone. I got my tattoo redone, and I was pissed. Like, I had this dumbass surgery just to see if I was had internal bleeding, or if an organ or something was hit, or if something got hit when I got shot in my stomach. I got shot in my stomach. That's why I had to have the surgery. I got hit right here. That's why I had to have the surgery on my stomach. So now I'm pissed, whole time I'm in pain. So boom. While I'm in this room, like that same day, like six police came, put 4 police officers and 2 detectives came up to my room. My mama's still in the room. They come in that bitch, ask me questions, like my name, where I'm from, gang related. They tell me the shooting was gang related. They believe it was gang related. Asked me if I'm affiliated. I looked at my mom. I said, yeah. They asked me, do you know who shot you? I swear to God, right here in the grave. On all my homies. This is exactly what I tell them. I don't know who shot me. Like, I don't know who could have shot me. Like, I don't know. The detectives look at each other like taking notes on a little pad. I look at my mom. I look at them. I tell them I don't know who shot me. Boom. The rest of that day, two more police officers came, and like later that night, 2 more police officers came. The next few days, I'm healing. Motherfuckers coming up to the hospital, seeing me, checking in with me.